Hello, I'm Simon Whistler, you're watching TopTenzNet, and in the video today we're looking at the top 10 weirdest fruit. Number 10. Kiwano.
Kiwanos are a strange melon-cucumber relative originally from New Zealand. The outside looks more like something from an 80s side stroller than a fruit, and the inside is even more bizarre. Usually when something is that green, it's oozing out of a dead alien and, to be honest, isn't real. But this fruit is.
Number 9. Dragon fruit.
Also known as a pitaya, the dragon fruit lives up to its name and appearance. From the outside, it looks like a decorative modern art flame, and on the inside, well, I figured that's what a dragon must look like on the inside. They originally come from Mexico and New Mexico, but are pretty popular in the Eastern world now and grown heavily on the islands of Indonesia, up across Southeast Asia, in Australia, and even as far as Israel. It is the fruit of a cactus, and it is described as having a very watermelon-like taste, despite looking like vanilla ice cream studded with dead fruit flies.
Number 8. Durian.
Durian, alternately known as the king of fruit and the fruit that smells like rotting garbage and onions. My favorite description is from Richard Sterling and is quoted on Wikipedia as this: "Its odor is best described as pig's shit, turpentine, and onions garnished with a gym sock. It can be smelled from yards away." The same page also mentions that they have been described as smelling like civet, sewage, stale vomit, skunk spray, and used surgical swabs. Tasty. Some people are absolutely in love with it, and apparently a variety of animals, including tigers, can't get enough stale vomit encased in a fruity hedgehog. But the people in Singapore seem to have the right idea. The fruit is banned from all public transportation.
Number 7. Buddha's hand.
Buddha's hand is a citrus fruit with little real fruit to it, being mostly citron-scented rind in the form of awful-looking yellow fingers. It is easily the most horrible-looking thing that bears the name Buddha, unless some sick bastard named a rotting carcass after Siddhartha. People don't generally eat them because of the lack of actual fruit in it, but they use them to perfume rooms because they put out a pretty powerful citrusy fragrance. However, since their pith, the bitter white part of the citrus peel, is actually not bitter, the fingers are sometimes cut off and used in fish dishes or salads.
Number 6. Passion fruit.
While passion fruits aren't exactly rare these days, they still kind of freak me out. They are originally South American, and the skins have been shown to contain trace amounts of cyanogenic glycosides, which is to say microscopic amounts of really nasty poison. But then again, so do apple seeds, so don't sweat it. People are almost as psycho about passion fruit as they are about durian, although not smelling like a corpse suggests they may be onto something. Here's a fun bit of trivia. Guess how passion fruit got its name? Well, before the fruit was named, the flower was called the passion flower. Do the flower and fruit inspire lust? Do they keep couples together through tough times? Or rather, did the flowers remind the first Europeans to discover them of Jesus being tortured on the cross and named it after that? I'll give you a hint. It has nothing to do with love.
Number 5. Screw pine.
I love anything where the name could get a kid in trouble for saying it in school, which includes the word screw and anything that sounds like ass. Screw pines also go by the more boring name of pandanus. The fruit is used for everything from dyes to food, not the most exciting thing on this list, but it certainly has the most fun name.
Number 4. Rambutan.
I'll be honest with you, rambutan reminds me of a vegetable testicle. Sorry about that, but we do aim for honesty in these videos. It hails from Southeast Asia and is popular for jams and jellies, and the mildly poisonous seeds are sometimes roasted and eaten. Roasting apparently does make them safe.
Number 3. Akebia Quinata.
These fruit look like they are just as likely to eat you as you are it. These sausage-shaped pods are filled with edible goo that looks like it should be bursting with flies, but they come from chocolate-scented flowers, which may mean they may not be half bad. The stem of the plant is used as a diuretic because it contains 30% potassium salts, and New Zealand has banned the sale of the plant because it is apparently a virulent pest that likes to squeeze out competing flora.
Number 2. Atemoya.
Atemoya are a hybrid made from sugar apples and Cherimoya. Much like the durian, they look like you could shove them on the end of a stick and smite foes with them, but they are actually smooth and soft like the Cherimoya. They are described as tasting like a pina colada with vanilla, which actually sounds quite delightful. Oh, and because nothing tropical seems to be without a horrific side effect, the seeds are inedible and poisonous. Also, the flowers have a weird behavior. From 2 to 4 p.m. each day, they are female, and on alternating days from 3 to 5, they are male. This fruit seems to be a lot like Cillian Murphy in Peacock.
Number 1. Snakeskin fruit.
Some fruit names are deceptive. Breadfruit tastes nothing like bread, and road apples couldn't look less like a road if they tried. Oh, and they taste awful too. This one pretty much hits the nail on the head. I'll take my vegetable matter without disturbing scales, thanks very much. Pinching the end of the fruit causes the skin to slough off, and the pieces of fruit resemble garlic. The flavor is described as sweet and acidic.
So I really hope you found that video about fruit interesting. If you did, please do give us a thumbs up below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out some of our other videos that are over there on the right, and thank you for watching.